Oh, it was good. You bought Benoit Conflict of Sports from back.
What was up? It's your boy Baker, Conflict of Sportz.
Wow, this ain't the boot, this Eazyana. Conflict of Sports. Dig.
What it do, fellas?
What's up?
Oh man. Talk, we're gonna talk a little playoff football. First round out the door. We off to the divisional rounds. Tank and Ryan, it's finally official. Paperwork is done. Talk a little basketball, NBA, some hot teams. And then something throw in there, man. Seen something about a comment that Aaron Rodgers made and Gronk responded to it. But first thing, let's get into the first round of the playoffs, man. Which games kind of surprised y'all with who won or who lost? Or did y'all watch any of the games?
Most definitely. The one that got me which I knew Sunshine was going to win. I just didn't think it was going to win the way they came back. I was like, man, I stopped watching the game. I turned the shit back on. Ball one. I'm like, God damn, how the hell is that?
So, hold up. Wait, I'm gonna let you finish though. Did you check on Young? Did you make sure Young was all right?
Man, my boy, I ain't never talked to my boy since then, man. I you know what I'm saying? When stuff like that happen, you gotta give them their space for a little while, because that's a tough one right there, boy. Come down, you down. I mean, you up, and then that shit just you turn the game off or go do a bunch of we won this game. Come back and y'all lost by one.
Yeah, bro. You gotta give Young some time after that one.
Yeah, you definitely gotta get some time. I should call him though. Because every time that bitch show up when the Saints was playing for the playoffs, we'd miss a field goal or some shit. Fuck. But nah, I let my dog get his breathing. He needed it. I wanted Jacksonville to win, but I didn't think they was gonna really win on a cool. Like I'm gonna keep it 100. I was just throwing one out there, kicking the shit.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you now, I'm fucking with them.
I picked them. I picked them to win that game.
I want to say I picked them to win that game too, huh?
But watching the game, like while I was watching the game, I was like, "Oh damn, bro!" Like it didn't look like they was going to win, And then I got a notification, 28-30. I was like, "Oh damn!" Like, oh,
yeah.
Jaguars and. Yeah, but they got a hell of a squad, man.
Not to cut you off, but one thing, ain't last year during the playoffs we was keeping record? Oh, that was the NBA. What that was, we was taking record of when we was all tallying up our wins and shit.
That was regular season. That was regular season.
Oh, that was regular season.
Regular season, and we had did the regular season, and we had did the playoffs.
Right.
I don't know how we did that.
And so the Jaguars, they have a nice squad, and and what people got to and going towards next season, what people got to remember too, they got Calvin Ridley that's going to be a part of that wide receiver core next year for Jacksonville. So, Trevor Lawrence going to have another weapon to throw, to throw the ball to next season. So, the Jaguars, they're gonna, they gotta play the Chiefs. They gotta play the Chiefs this weekend.
Yeah. Now we talking. If they beat the Chiefs, then yeah, they'll seem serious to me.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying they're a young team. You know what I'm saying?
We might as well want to pick our team.
Shit, water, man. Them niggas garbage, man. Them niggas ain't no good.
Man, I'm picking Jacksonville. Everybody Chiefs, boy. I'm picking Jacksonville again. and we're gonna be back on here, and I'm gonna be looking like that.
Well, shit, put your money where your mouth at. Show me how much you like.
Now you know I'm not betting against the Chiefs.
I don't know nothing. I'm rocking with your
dad.
I'm telling you then. I'm rocking with Big Baker, nigga.
So listen,
I'm rocking with Big Baker.
Yeah, you rock with him.
I'm rocking with Big Baker.
Rock with him. I'm gonna definitely be to his house eating. Yeah. I'll promise you that.
Yeah, I'm rocking with Big Baker. You hear me? Go Chiefs.
Fuck that. I can't fuck with it.
Man, y'all crazy if y'all think Mahomes about to let them dudes come in there and beat them. Man, y'all crazy.
Anything is possible.
Man, you crazy.
They weren't even supposed to win.
Man, you crazy, man.
Supposed to win that game.
Man, that's my homie, man. My homie.
They weren't even supposed to win last week, man.
Oh, what you man? My boy them had a bye week.
Supposed to win that game.
My boy them had a bye week last week.
It don't matter. The ball wasn't supposed to win this last game.
Who, the Chiefs?
The Jacksonville. I'm talking about the Jaguars.
Man, that game was that was the Chargers, bro. That wasn't in Kansas City, bro. That was the Chargers.
And wait,
that was the Los Angeles Chargers.
Just to clear the air,
look at the quarter. Look at the two quarterbacks that were playing.
But hold on, listen. Let me say this before you go. For the audience, I doubt in no way, shape, or form am I saying that the Chargers are equal to the fucking Chiefs. I want to just put that out there. Just before everybody run off with that sound, but I am not saying that.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, that was not my intention. That was not the comparison I was giving to people.
I don't know, man.
But I'm rocking with Jacksonville because listen, if it was the Saints going against Jacksonville, I could put money that Baker was going against the Saints. So I can't go for his team. I can't do that. He going against every team that the Saints play. He on our ass on Facebook.
Yeah.
So I'm not fucking with it. I can't. That go back to when Courtney get mad at me. I'm going back to my roots. I'm going back to my roots. I can't cheer for the people, man. I can't. No, I can't. Not during the playoffs, but if they chances hit the Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying? I might lean a little bit their way just because the family on their side a little bit. But when it comes down to the playoffs, I'll fuck them people, boy.
Come on.
I know Cole happy though. I bet you the game that we talk about is gonna be the last game, and he might say it next because I said that. But I'm pretty sure that the team that everybody waiting on to see how he feel about it, I bet you is the last subject. But who we got next, Cole? What team we talking about next?
I wanted them to lose. So much you want
Jacksonville?
So much you want to try to. So much you want to try.
Who, Jacksonville?
Man, you know damn well he ain't talking about Jacksonville.
I thought we talking about Jacksonville. I asked him what we got next. He started talking about he wanted a team to lose. Who, Jacksonville?
I wanted them to lose. I picked them to lose. So much you want to try to.
Who, Jacksonville?
No, the Cowboys. I wanted them to lose.
Oh, there you go, that boy. Hey, that's your team, my boy. Hey, I swear that nigga ran down. That nigga was running down University with a Roman candle on the people. What?
No, I wanted them to lose.
And man was running down. That was on Butcher Switch running with a Roman candle.
Come on, man.
They got past Tampa Bay, but they're not getting past San Francisco this week.
Oh man, they see that there's a fucked up part about that. I ain't picked for that series, and I'm not pick. I can't. Who you got next series for them?
Man,
I ain't picking. I'm keeping 100 with both of y'all. I'm not gonna be on record saying none of that. So y'all can go ahead and have that one. I ain't picking. Fuck both them teams.
Man, all that shit should be out the door, man. You talking about two teams that's playing regardless, man. All
you
that
would say that. If it was anybody to say that, I would understand
all that other shit don't matter
and know that the person that would say stupid shit like that would be you.
If you can't talk about two teams playing against each other,
all right. So who you pick? Who you pick?
I just told you. I picked the 49ers.
All right, you picked the 49ers. Good for you. Who you picking?
I like the Niners too, man.
The Niners? Now y'all ask me who I'm picking.
We don't care.
Oh, well, fuck it. All right, next game then. Who we got next game?
Eagles and Giants.
Y'all already know who I'm going with. That's another one. But I got to ask you because I don't know. Who you going for? I'm going for the Eagles.
that game I don't really know.
You don't know.
You don't know. I'm going with the Eagles. I don't know. I'm going for Philly.
You don't know.
I'm going for Philly. That nigga say he
don't know. I think the Eagles. I do think the Eagles are gonna win, but it's not gonna be easy.
You crazy.
Like people think.
Man, a win is a win. Who you got winning? If it's a win, W or L, who you picking? That's plain and simple. Since we talking football,
I think the Eagles gonna win. I think the Eagles are gonna win, but it's not gonna be easy. Yeah.
All right, then that's all you had to say. You had to go and tell people gonna beat them people. That's a W, man. If that's the case, Jacksonville, that's the same case with them. If you would have thought it would have been a 1-point game, you would have been, I don't know who's gonna win. To be honest with you, I picked Jacksonville because I just wanted to see them win. But on some real shit, they wasn't supposed to win that game. On some real shit. They wasn't supposed to win that game. So when it comes to this game, you trying to make it seem like they're gonna be neck and neck, man. Eagles won, man.
It really wasn't supposed to be, man. And honestly, the fucking I think I picked the Chargers to win. Honestly, the Chargers.
I think I was the only one to pick Jacksonville. I think
the Chargers killed themselves, man. Like, they killed themselves, man. Them niggas, like, they just killed themselves. Like, that was just that.
Yeah.
But,
they're already inspired. Their offense.
But there's one game. This is only about the only game I really want to watch this weekend, man.
Who they?
The Bills and the Bengals, man.
Man, now I'm gonna keep it real with you. Now that's the game that you should have said that comment on, quote. Now that's the perfect. This is the perfect scenario for this one. Yeah. Because on the real, I don't know who's gonna win, but I'm going with the Bengals.
That's a game right there. You like?
Yeah, it's not. It could go either way. That one can really go either way.
It can.
Because the Bengals are still right now. They're still they're the defending AFC champs.
Yeah.
Buffalo is, Buffalo trying to get
not
back
that, to though. They didn't even finish their last game.
With this game, the emotions gonna be high, because of the game, they were gonna play, it's the playoffs.
Damn, the way you say that made me think about it, bro. Them motherfuckers might come out with that heat. They got something. They got something to play for, like.
Some of I read something earlier. Some of the Bengals players are already feeling disrespected by the NFL because they're saying the NFL already selling. They're already pre-selling tickets for a Chiefs Bills AFC Championship game. So some of the Bengals players are already feeling like they feeling disrespected already. So
what's up, world? This your girl Smiley Love of Smiley Crafts and Things. And basically I make handmade crafts with resin and epoxy. And I also resell jewelry as well. So follow my Instagram. It's smileycrafts.things THANGS. And by using FOH podcast, when you DM me, I will take off 15% off your purchase. Thank you.
So that's a chip on both shoulders. I ain't even see that.
Who's selling tickets? Wait, who's selling tickets?
The NFL.
I don't think they can do that.
No, that's what I'm gonna say. How can they do that?
I don't know, bro. I seen that a while ago. Joe Mixon said something about that.
The fuck?
Hey, but that's just like a few years ago when they already kind of had the ad out there already for the Super Bowl with the Rams and the Patriots.
Yeah,
so you never know.
Yeah. I mean, I understand that, but that didn't happen. So we can't. You know what I'm saying? That was just a.
Well, no, that was the Super Bowl, the Rams and the Patriots that year. And they kind of had a. But yeah, I don't. That was just something I read a while ago. Now, if it's true or not, I'm not 100% sure. Like if it was 100%, facts. But with the way things have happened in the NFL, who knows? But that will be foul if the NFL is, kind of pre-selling tickets, to a Bills and Chiefs AFC championship, AFC championship game. So I don't know, but in that, even though this game could go either way, I'm gonna go with the Bengals on this game.
Yeah, I'm Bengals.
I'm gonna have to really pull a bake on this one. I honestly can't pick. Like I like the Bills and I like the Bengals. And honestly, I think both of them has a greater chance of beating the Chiefs, man. Like
they both can beat the Chiefs.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. I honestly can't pick, bro. Honestly, like that's just a hard one for me. That was just a real hard, bro.
It is a tough one. It's like, a tough one.
I can't say, bro, because I mean, if I'm gonna say I like the quarterbacks, I like Burrow and I like Josh Allen. I like Mixon and I like what's the running back name over there?
Devin Singletary
and Cook and
James
you know what I'm saying? Stephon Diggs and Chase. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't really pick, dog. That's a hard one on me. So
yeah.
I'm a respectfully step back from that one, and I can't because it's just hard for me to pick.
Yeah. No, that
I want to say both.
That situation is understandable.
I want to say both, man. But
yeah, that one is understandable. That's a tough one right there. That is a tough one right there.
Right.
But I think the team that let people down, but wasn't surprised, is the Vikings.
Yeah.
Like is the Vikings. Like, but like a lot of analysts will talk about, throughout the season, a lot of analysts wasn't, even though the Vikings were winning games, they weren't too sold on the Vikings.
Yeah.
And my question to Kirk Cousins is, on 4th and 8, why are you going to throw a 3-yard pass when you on 4th and 8?
Right, like potentially the last play of the game.
Yeah, man.
Like, nigga, you ain't try to throw a Hail Mary at least? Like
But the one thing I will say about that game, bro, the Giants was on Jefferson, man. I ain't gonna lie. They was on Jefferson, man. Jefferson couldn't do nothing in that game. Like, but sometimes you gotta try to get, you still gotta, no matter how the defense playing, you gotta try to get the ball to your playmakers. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even if he go, 0 for 6, in trying to get the ball to him, in that clutch moment, that's the one that mattered the most. In that clutch moment, you get the ball to him in that clutch moment. But yeah, man, you gonna throw a 3-yard pass on 4th and 8?
Yeah, that was a wild one, man.
Seahawks and 49ers, the first half, it was a good game. The first half, it was good. And I don't know what happened to the Seahawks in the second half, but the 49ers hit that switch in the second half, and that was a wrap. That was a wrap, and that's in the second half. So, but that's gonna be a good game. It's a historic NFL rivalry. Meeting in the playoffs. That's the most meetings between two teams in the playoffs in NFL history this weekend with Dallas and San Francisco. So that's a lot of NFL history. A lot of NFL history between both teams. 49ers beat Dallas last year in Dallas in the playoff. Now this year, Dallas going to San Francisco. So, we'll see how that game turn out. You got the number 1 defense and the number 2 defense going against each other. So it's gonna be a battle. That's gonna be a battle. It's gonna be a battle. But so divisional rounds coming up. Tom is gone. I don't know what Tom gonna do this offseason. I think Tom need to retire. Just go ahead and retire. 45, shut it down. You got 7 rings. You ain't got nothing to prove no more. You pretty much got every record a quarterback could have in the NFL. Shut it down. Shut it down. Before, not that I wish that, not that I wish that on somebody.
Man, tell that nigga shut it down. I wish that nigga shut it down, man. Fuck off.
No, but what I was gonna say was shut it down. You know what I'm saying? Before he, you know what I'm saying? Before he get an injury and then an injury that causes him to shut it down.
Man, I mean, shit. The way you
shut down is a shutdown. You gotta know when it's time to let it go, man.
Man, listen. Me personally, I think that nigga should have let it go when he left the Patriots. And won that first Super Bowl in Tampa Bay. He should have hung it out right there. Boom.
That was the perfect time.
Perfect time. Game over.
Did he retire?
No, he retired and came back. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. To me, that was the perfect
for a month. He retired for a month.
That was just so he could keep his name in a that retirement wasn't serious. I think it was just publicity. Me personally,
I feel like that was the perfect. Like, that was the way to. If there was any way for him to go out, that was the way.
You know what that retirement for a month was? That's what everything that happened with him and his wife. That's what that retirement for a month was. He thought he was going to retire. Whoop.
That man probably played this year football to distract him from everything that was going on.
Probably.
That probably was a distraction year. Well, I ain't got to deal with all this shit. I can focus on something else and don't worry about all this court shit. Because you know what he was avoiding? You want me to show y'all what he was avoiding?
Put that shit on. 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 Put that shit on.
Yeah.
Say my boy just said, look, man, don't play with me. Play football. Man, that nigga crazy, man.
Yeah, bro. And I've seen there's been I've seen and I want to jump on Lamar right quick. I've seen there's been some mixed reactions about Lamar not playing in the playoffs. I seen a comment where Michael Vick and Emma Dog. Vic, but then we all rock with Vic, but Vic made a comment, he felt like Lamar should have played, he played a whole season with a torn MCL, whatever. Hey, Vic, you played with a torn MCL? That's you. Then on the other hand, for another quarterback, you got RG3.
Yeah.
And RG3, perfect example. Like he said, this is why you don't just put a brace on it and play.
Yeah.
So, Lamar thinking business wise, Baltimore playing hardball with Lamar, so Lamar gonna play hardball with Baltimore. Like I'm not about to try to, injure myself even more, and we haven't even worked on a long-term deal yet.
Yeah.
So hopefully they can get, they can get a deal done, or if Lamar, if it's time for Lamar to go somewhere else, hey, it's time for Lamar Jackson to go somewhere else.
New Orleans.
And something I just saw a while ago too. Coach Prime did it once again for the second. Coach Prime did it again. He got the number one DB recruit in the country.
Okay. Shit. What about a boy that left LSU? You know what I'm saying? And going to Ole Miss.
Somebody left LSU and going to Ole Miss.
Yeah, man, old boy. What's his name? Peoples Howard. That's his name.
Who?
Peoples Howard. Howard Peoples.
Oh, see, I never heard that name.
Yeah, man, that dude was supposed to be the quarterback before the boy came last year, man.
Before Daniels?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
The dude from STM, I want to say.
All right.
He was a red shirt. Yeah,
all right. Yeah, but LSU been getting a lot of people, but a lot of players been leaving other schools and they transferring to LSU. So I don't know, Brian Kelly got something going. he got something going. And I looked at Colorado's schedule. They released Colorado.
Walker Howard, my bad. I was saying the name wrong. The nigga named Walker Howard.
Oh, all right.
Walker Howard.
Yeah. But, bro, I gotta ask you, because I know you posted in the thing, bro. How you didn't know all them boys? How you didn't know all them boys was brothers, bro?
I didn't know. Like I didn't.
Man, yeah, man. I found out, why he was at LSU. Because they interviewed two of them together one time
right.
while they was at a LSU game.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I ain't know that, man. I ain't know that. I fucked
yeah,
my head up.
Oh yeah, I thought you knew that, man.
Nah, that nigga Smoke told me that he went to the game, so he was just telling me because he didn't know that neither. He was like, man, I ain't know Justin was Jordan's little brother. He was like, man, the whole family was up there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I ain't know that. And all them boys went to LSU.
Bye.
Yep. And the older brother played for the Saints for a little while. He ain't played long. Ricky, he played with the Saints for a little while.
I seen that too. I was about to say, man, I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, because I didn't even know. Like I didn't even know.
I didn't know that part.
And Ricky Jefferson.
Yep.
I didn't know.
I didn't know about him. I didn't know about him until when Justin Jefferson was at LSU. I knew about Jordan Jefferson. I remember Jordan Jefferson. But the fight is official. It's official, man. Finally, it's official.
Y'all know who I'm going with.
It's official.
Let's go, man.
I'm watching. Now that I'm watching that. Now that fight I'm watching. That's the fight I want to watch. Like I'm watching that. I'm not missing that fight. You got two. You got two young fighters, two young undefeated fighters. Tank pretty much in his prime right now. Because he old. He a little older than Ryan. Ryan young. He fast. He got power. Tank. You know what I'm saying? Ryan is he definitely, he got more speed.
Man, nigga, Instagram boxer.
That's how I feel too.
TikTok boxer, man.
I feel, he do a lot for social media and, but like Tate say, ain't no more talking. That's, but Ryan said he gonna beat Tank in 2 rounds, bro. I saw that. I was like, oh, come on now, man. Like I know you confident. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I know you confident in your skills, but come on, man. You say you gonna beat Tank. You say you gonna beat Tank in 2 rounds, man.
Nigga just be talking, man.
And talk. That's it. That all be talk.
Nigga just be
That's
talking,
all
man.
it is.
Nigga just selling the fight. That's all.
Yeah. Like what Tank said one time. Everybody got a game plan until they get punched in the mouth. So that's definitely gonna be it's gonna be a good fight, man. That's yeah. Whoever win that fight, they gonna really solidify themselves.
Say, man, we need to go on ahead and see, like I say, man, possibly put that fight party together, man. You know what I'm saying?
The house party.
The fight party. The fight party.
The house party. I'm about to say, what? The house party? Yeah, fight party. Yeah.
Nah, man, because I'm supposed to be in town that weekend. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we could put something together, or we could just go catch that bit somewhere, watch it somewhere.
Yeah, I'm with that. You gotta watch some of them places though. Sometimes they don't be playing. I forget what fight was playing. They had a fight that was playing, bro. And I went to Buffalo Wild Wings recently. Yeah. And them people ain't had that shit on, man. They ain't even order that motherfucker.
Say, my little spot to go watch all the stuff at down there when I was living there. I was down there, fucking Fast Eddie's.
Oh yeah,
they shut Fast Eddie's down.
Yeah, that's how they.
Yeah, man, they've been shut down.
Oh man. Huh?
Yeah, man. And they never opened back up.
Man, that was I ain't lying, boy. And they had some of the best wings. Like that was my favorite spot.
I ain't never had wings. That's my go-to right there. I'll fuck some wings up anywhere. But they gotta be
like thinking back, like Fast Ed is probably had the best wings in Lafayette. Like just nigga, I just go there just for the wings. Huh?
Man, Fast Eddie's was just my spot to go shoot pool, man.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like Fast Eddie's was a spot to where like nigga we'll be like, fuck it. Nigga, let's go to Fast Eddie's. Nigga, you shoot pool, they got the music playing, they got food, they got drinks. Like that bit was a vibe.
Yeah, man. I'm
Fast Eddie's and the other one I used to fuck with? I used to fuck with Max. That's over there on the off of Pinhook and College Saloon. Across from that Walgreens and all that.
Pinhook
and College Saloon. They got a Walgreens on the corner across from, I think it used to be a Taco Bell and a Cane's, I think.
Taco Bell. What's the name of the spot?
It's Max's, something like that.
No,
like it's directly across from that bitch sit directly across from Walgreens, and then on the other side is across from Cane's.
Or like by T-Coons? That little corner. So if I'm leaving, if I'm coming from the throughway on College Saloon and I'm at the light, and I got Taco Bell right here.
Taco Bell on your right, Cane's on your left.
Across the street, Cane's.
Yep. On
That's cool. You know what I said? That little restaurant right there, T-Coons, man.
Yeah. Yep. They got a bunch of shit in that parking lot.
Yeah. I think I never actually put my eyes on that actual building. I mean, not the spot you're talking about, but I know where you at though.
Yeah. They
got that little place, T-Coons. They be selling the plate lunches and shit right there. That's the place that's actually facing Cane's. So it's probably on the other, like on the side facing Walgreens.
It's actually on College Saloon side.
Oh,
yeah. So I know, cool. So if you at the Cane's and you walk out and you facing Pinhook, right across the street,
right across the street,
on the side of that.
Yep.
It's like an L. It's like an L. I'm gonna have to. When we go get our haircuts, we pass the way. I'm gonna look and see.
I can't believe it. I can't believe they shut Fast that is down though. That's
man.
They shut down for like COVID,
man. So it's cool, and they never opened back up after that. They just never opened back up.
Yeah, I ain't know that. That's 3 years ago, boy.
Right.
And that was the
spot. Like that bitch.
Man, what they put something else right there on?
No, I don't think so. I don't know.
Gotta have. There's no way that big building like that closed like that. Nobody.
Right. That bitch was that building big.
I'm gonna have to go past. I'm
tell you, man, I used to go. That was my go-to, like to watch all when they used to have all the fights and shit, like Mayweather fights. Like that's what I used to go at. Fast that is.
Yeah. Damn, boy, I pull that bitch up on Google. It say permanently closed.
Oh yeah. Hey, you know what? A lot of shit after COVID say that, like permanent close. You pull that bitch up, that bitch say permanent close.
Hey, you know what that was? Them people probably was in a lease that they didn't like. That was their time to get out that lease.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of. They probably looked at it like, fuck, we can get out this lease right now. It's the perfect time.
Or not even that too, man. You know, we was on lockdown too for a long time. So them motherfucker probably they wasn't making no money. So they were like, fuck, we gotta close down.
Yeah, they probably lost more money trying to keep it up and keep the employees.
Facts. Because if ain't nobody gonna come, how we gonna have this bitch open for 12 months paying bills and we ain't making no money?
Damn.
That was the spot, man. That was the spot, man. That's all I know. Hey, man, you want to go shoot some poop? Man, let's go, man. Look, fast ass.
No, not fast ass was nigga spot, though. I ain't lying. Like I said, nigga, the wings, them bitches were fire.
Hey, but but the wings was it.
See, I ain't lying. Like them bitches were fire. Like I hate big wings. And it wasn't big, dog. Them bitches was nice size.
At some point, you gotta start calling that smothered chicken.
Man, listen. When I automatically when I see little like fucking supposed to be party wings and them bitches big, oh man, I don't want that shit.
Yeah, you can't enjoy eat. You see, with me with them wings, to me, I enjoy eating them. I ain't trying to get full like that. Like it's not like I eat 3 and be like, damn, I'm full. Like I can eat an 8.
Not even that. Them bitches be so big, like they don't even be like them bitches don't. I like my shit crispy, dog. Like
no, yeah, they be juicy.
They be juicy, like you feel. They don't even be really cooked all the way. Like you feel me? Like they still be like.
That's like you biting a smothered chicken.
You bite it, and matter of fact, I saw this like when you bite it, it shouldn't taste like chicken.
Yeah, it should be.
You feel me? It should have like a.
Yeah.
It should have like a seasoning, like a. You know what I'm saying?
It's like it's all in one. Like you eating the seasoning, the crunch, and the chicken in one.
You feel me? I shouldn't bite into that bit and
it's all meat.
I shouldn't bite into it and it just tastes like fucking chicken. Like it has the chicken taste.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Because they actually fried. A lot of people don't be knowing they actually fry them and then put the sauce on them. So you're actually eating fried chicken without the batter.
You feel me? Like so, but yeah, man. Bring fast ass backs.
People bring Ed's back fast left. Eddie was the one that probably said it's time to close this shit down. Eddie was like, fuck y'all.
Oh man. And NBA wise, man.
That boy Steph, I just read that man hit a buzzer beater from half court.
Yeah, but come on, man. That's normal, man.
They lost.
You know what I'm saying? Boston came back?
Yeah, they that was in overtime.
What was the final score?
They only lost by 2. It was 121, 118.
No, all right. But
they lost in overtime.
Grizzlies, man, the young Grizzlies, man, they hot right now. Ja Morant just collecting posters right now, man. That dude, bro. He eating his Wheaties.
Yeah, but them posters don't win championships.
Nope, they don't win championships.
You know, I like Ja, man. I like Ja, bro.
The posters look nice, though.
I like Ja. Ja need to just play ball. We know Ja can ball. We know he can dunk. We know he can do all that. Ja just need to go out there and win. Like, get him a good run in the playoff and really, like, stand on that. Like, you can't be talking all this and then come in the first round and get knocked out. Like,
yeah.
You know, like,
that's my only thing with the young Grizzlies. Mm-hmm. Like, look, man, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all a young, grimy little team, gritty. You know, y'all a gritty team.
Truth be told,
y'all ain't won nothing yet.
I don't even see them boys beating the Pelicans in 7 games this year.
Ooh.
Like, a healthy Pelicans, Zion, Ingram, McCollum, Valanciunas. I don't see them dudes. I don't see Grizzlies beating the Pelicans. And I honestly don't see too many people standing in front of them because them dudes gonna run you. Like the Pelicans gonna run you, dog. And I'm just happy to see what they're gonna do.
Yeah,
playoff time, man.
But that's a matchup right there. I wouldn't want to see that in the first round.
No, not first round.
I wouldn't want to see that in the first round.
Yeah,
I want to see Memphis and Golden State in the first round. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, I want to see Memphis go to state first round and Phoenix and New Orleans first round. We owe Phoenix.
Yeah, but that's what I would like. That's some good little, you know what I'm saying? That's
man, I'm trying to fucking catch the game Sunday. This nigga KD hurt. Like, this shit crazy, man. Like, motherfuckers can't stay healthy. Like,
well, they fell on his ankle.
Yeah, but I just saw something the other day, and it's the whole truth. Man, back in the day, they said shit. They probably had like one doctor and one fucking medical staff on teams. And them niggas was playing hard. And now you got all type of technology now, and motherfuckers stay hurt. Like,
Stan Van Gundy was saying that.
Right. And, like, what's like who's lying?
Durant was agreeing with him.
Durant that's the truth. I mean, if you look at it, that's the truth. Like, players are now are injured more than anything. Versus back in the day, boy, them niggas elbow you, nigga punch you, nigga kick you.
But he was really talking about like specific injuries, like, and he named like the specific injuries that he was talking about. It's like, like we have way too much of these type of injuries, but yeah. So, but Brooklyn still Brooklyn still doing their thing. While he out. Lakers been, they still been up and down. They win, they lose, win, lose. They still, but AD coming back. AD about to come back.
Yeah, they miss AD.
The trade deadline coming up. So we'll see what they do, by the trade deadline. We'll see what everybody do by the trade deadline. I seen something about, the Warriors I see something, saying that the Warriors, the Warriors might be a contender to get your boy Baker.
Caruso.
How you would feel if Caruso ended up in Golden State, man?
Listen here, I'm gonna tell you how I tell or how I explain this to everybody. That's my guy. So I'm gonna tell you now. He go to the Warriors. I'm gonna be watching some more Warrior games. I'm gonna keep it a buck because that's my boy. Like I know what he bringing to the table. You know what I'm saying? Dude can play, bro. Dude can play. He not no all-star or nothing like that. And he could be an all-star if we all vote. But at the same time, shit, I fucks with dude, bro. He gonna get the reason why I like dude so much is because when he on the floor, he gonna give you 100% of however many minutes you give him for that time. Yeah, that's why I fuck with him. It ain't even about the basket he make or none of that. It's the fact that when he out there, he gonna be on your ass. Whoever his assignment is, you gonna see him that whole time you got the ball, and when you don't have the ball, he on you.
Oh yeah.
And if a screen come, the ball is his assignment. So that's why I fuck with him heavy. So I mean, I just like watching him play basketball, honestly. So I'll fuck with him. At the end of the day, it's getting to the point right now to where I'm gonna have to, my travel catalog getting short with my boy. So I mean, it's only right that I gotta start scouting and see where I'm gonna go I got a couple teams in mind that I'm gonna lock in on. I might just whoever my son going for, I'm gonna just fuck with them because them youngsters switch teams every year. That man was a Charlotte fan. He was a Pelican fan. Then he back on was a Grizzly fan. Then he went back to the Lakers. Like he move around. So I mean, I might just thug that out with him so I can experience his joy for the game. But right now, like it ain't even a question. Oh, you know what I wanted to bring up too while we're talking about Russo, and this is kind of off the subject. I know we talked about Ja already, but I noticed this going to all these middle school basketball games and all these 10U, 11U games that when like 2 years ago, all I would see was Kyrie Irving shoes. That's the only shoes I would see. I don't give a damn what it was. What if it was a big man, a shooter, somebody sitting on a bench, the kids in the crowd was them Kyries. Every kind of style Kyrie. You know what them kids on right now? Them fucking Mellows.
Mellows?
Dude, I'm telling you, I done seen so many different colored Mellows in the last month. Dude, I done seen lime green, all red, baby blue, black and blue. I done seen them children that got more than one pair and got 2 different color shoes on. They got the green and the red. Like, I'm looking like, damn, they really fucking with Melo like that. So, I mean.
Yeah, because, and they, you know, they doing, you know, they making them colors, you know what I'm saying? They targeting the kids, with the colors, that stand out.
Kyrie shit was, you think about it, he had the packages like for the SpongeBob pack. He had the the Marvel pack or some shit. Like he had different, like it was different types of Kyries with one design. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, they did right. And I still think Nike fucked up for that. Like on some real shit, you dropped about it.
They are.
I think, and then I've seen them Jaws. I mean, they cool. They all right. You know what I'm saying? That's not something I'm looking at like, oh, I can't wait till them Jaws come out. I think they should have held on a little longer to that. But I just hope Kyrie bounce back, and when he bounce back, that make them look stupid.
He will.
I mean, because them Kyries, dog, I ain't gonna lie, ball pop. It could be in it, man. It could be Jordans up there, Kobe's up there, them pennies, them phone, all them shoes up there. If they had some Kyries on the wall that was a different color, that man was picking them Kyries off top. And that's why I let him pick his own shoes. But that just shows, man, like Kyrie had a big impact. Them people done bad for that. Them new LeBron's fire though. I like them 20s though. Them 20s fire.
Them bronze?
Yeah, them 20s nice. Them 20s nice.
But and speaking of them bronze, and when I saw the Jaws, that's what I thought about. Like when I saw them jump around, I'm like, damn, they kind of look like the bronze, which all together, you know what I'm saying? The bronze, they got that Kobe, they got that Kobe look, to the bronze.
That's what I like about them. They got that double check. It's like it's a check, and then they got like an offset check a little bit to where it's like I fuck with that.
Yeah. So when I saw the Ja ones, I'm like, okay, they look like the 20s, whereas the 20s also look like some Kobe. So they both look like some Kobe.
Now, people probably losing designers over there.
Oh, they probably are. They probably are. Because you can honestly, the designers they do have, you can tell they don't know how to be that creative no more because the shoes look similar.
Mm-hmm. The only thing I don't like about the Jaws, and that's with any shoes I get. So you know how like them running shoes got that little piece that come up in the front?
Yeah.
Like you know how they got like it'll come around and then it had a little piece that's right above the sole of the shoe, like coming up just a little piece. I hate that on the shoe.
In the front of the shoe?
Yeah, like the little piece that stick up. That should be after a while that glue start kicking off and that shit start peeling.
I like talking. Like you shoe talking.
Ball. I like a round front. I don't like that shit that come up like that. I never did. I can't fuck with it.
But Ja is Abra. But
say,
gotta ask y'all, bro. I gotta ask y'all.
I'm looking at my shoes. I don't really like shoes like that neither.
Yeah, the piece that come up in the front, like that shit make it look like you about to go run a marathon or something.
Hey, but I just gotta ask y'all, bro. If y'all could have that ball hops for one day on the basketball court, bro, how many dunks you gonna get in the game?
Oh, I'm calling you. I'm gonna call you and say let's do that 1-on-1. I'm dunking all up there. Hey, ball, put the camera up. Let me show you. I'm gonna be jumping all in Gerard Park. The ball, I might get shot that weekend. Fucking around dunking on the ball.
Hey, bro, like that dude get up. That boy get up, bro. Like that boy really get up, bro.
And the crazy thing about it, he don't even have full control over it. That's the scary part. He really don't have full control. So when he actually when it's gonna actually lock in and we're gonna see that prime jump, because it ain't came yet. When it's gonna get that prime jump to where he know this is a good dunk, this is not a good dunk, and all of that, that man gonna be the most serious problem when he jumping.
Yeah, because say man, ball 6'2", bro.
But he can't.
6'2", 6'2", 6'2". You know what I'm saying? We say 6'2" like it's short, but it's really not. But you know what I'm saying? NBA wise, NBA wise, 6'2", is short, but it's not short. But being that he a point guard, you know what I'm saying, and he jumping like that, that's retarded, man. Just do the dunk contest, bro. Like Donovan Mitchell said, man. Man, just do the dunk contest, bro.
Man, Dwayne fucked that up, man. Nobody want to do that. They gotta have a legit rule that's put in play that it has to be like a honest scoring. Like them people just sitting to the table just throwing scores up. That shit gotta mean.
But like we also said before on an older episode, you know what I'm saying? The NBA gotta start, they gotta figure out something to do for the players that the fans actually want to see in the dunk contest. Be like, look, the fans want to see you in the dunk contest. Like, they should offer like, hey, look, we'll give you this bonus. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll give you this amount bonus for participating in the dunk contest. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got to do something to give the fans what they really want to see.
Yeah.
And, we want to see the high flyers in the dunk contest. Like, we want to see these dudes in the dunk contest. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him versus Zion in a dunk contest. You know how much ratings that would bring to All-Star Saturday night if Ja Morant and Zion gonna be in the dunk contest?
Yeah.
The ratings would go through the ratings would go through the roof.
That's when I say this, man. If they don't want to be in a dunk contest, put them hungry young bulls that's in the G League, man.
Something. You know what I'm saying? They're still you know what I'm saying? Hey, they still NBA.
A top 10 list of the top prospects in the G League all year, and just mention who's the top players that can get a contract in the NBA. And then those are the people that got,
you know what I'm saying? And honestly, and all the teams really have to do is, you know what I'm saying? Whatever G League team is their team, you bring that, you bring that player in, you know what I'm saying? You sign it, you sign that player, for like, their little 10-day contract or whatever, and they represent your team in the dunk contest.
Yeah, that would be dope. That'll make people make even all the contests across the board. You know the 3-point contest, the dunk contest.
But the 3-point contest that took over. The 3-point contest that took over for the dunk contest.
No, I'm saying though, like you line up against Clay or somebody, and the person from the G League hit every single 3. You don't think that's not gonna ring no bells across the world? Like, damn, this motherfucker in the G League. Why they don't have him? This man he didn't win 100%.
because I think they be having, and you know, the G League be having their own, the G League have their own all-star.
How many did you watch?
Huh?
How many did you watch?
None.
All right, you just seen that shit online. We don't watch that. Them people need to merge that shit.
So, you know, but yeah, man, the NBA got to do something, man, to bring that, to get the excitement back for the dunk contest. But like, the dunk contest used to be the main thing everybody wanted to watch during All-Star weekend. You know what I'm saying? Be like, hey, man, you gonna watch that dunk contest? Oh yeah, man, such and such in the dunk contest, man, I gotta watch. You know what I'm saying? You know, like when Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady was in the dunk contest that year, we were waiting for that dunk contest. You know, like we were waiting to watch that dunk contest. You know, like it gotta get back to that, and it gotta get back to that. You know, like I said, the 3-point, the way it is right now, they might as well swap orders and put the 3-point contest after the dunk contest. You know, the way it's been the last few, the way it's been the last few years. You know, the 3-point contest is way more exciting than the dunk contest. So, and the last thing I kind of want to talk about, it's just something I seen earlier. You know, it was a comment. You know, it was a comment Aaron Rodgers made, and Gronk responded to it, and just kind of see, just kind of get y'all, get y'all 2 cents in on that. The comment basically, Aaron Rodgers was saying, he feel, in a different situation, he could win MVP again. And Gronk responded to it by saying, MVP, shouldn't you want rings? Championships are 5 times more than MVP. So that leads me to wonder, like, Aaron Rodgers, what, so like, are you playing for MVPs or are you playing for Super Bowls?
The crazy thing, that man hurt right now, and that's why I really don't fuck with Rodgers, because he ran out the coaching staff, and now the coaching staff that he ran off got more success than him this year, not to date. Real talk, though. That goes to show that the coaching staff wasn't a problem.
Right.
He made people pick out of the quarterback and the coaching staff, and they picked the player. They got rid of the coaching staff, and look at them. I'm not gonna say they never was like mentionable in nothing every week on ESPN or whatever the case may be, but that coaching staff, he need that coaching staff more than he thought he needed them, because he let that go.
This season was the first season where they really had, you can say, a bad season.
Right. But this season still
record-wise. Recruiting
team, that coaching staff, like, you think it still would have looked as bad this year as it did if they still had the same people in office?
I don't know, because you got to remember also, he lost his number one, he lost his number one receiver, Devontae Adams. That was a big weapon fund, so that's, that play a part.
The quarterback lost their number one weapon.
Huh?
He's not the only quarterback that lost their number one weapon.
No. I'm just talking about it in that situation. But also during the offseason, he didn't work with the young receivers. He didn't work with the young receivers.
Lack of leadership. I'm gonna mark down that. I didn't heard lack of leadership. That's one.
What else? So during the season, when he's blowing up, when he blew up, about these young receivers and they need to get it together. Well, Aaron Rodgers, where were you in the offseason when the young receivers was working and you wasn't there to work with the young receivers, and you working with a bunch of new receivers. So you should have been.
So lack of leadership, entitlement. What else? Because he feel entitled. Like you, I mean, yeah, you a great quarterback. You know what I'm saying? You mentioned in the conversation, depending on who's talking, but at the same time. All right, so listen, and this one might ruffle feathers a little bit, right? So whenever they had that shit going on with COVID going on and shit like that, what Tom Brady was practicing with his receivers at?
Where?
That man was in the city park. They couldn't practice at the facility because of the rules. That man was at the park in Florida doing routes. So it all goes to say like who's a leader, who's not. You know what I'm saying? Like that's to me, that's some leader type shit. Like, all right, fuck it. We can't go shoot in the gym. So we can't go to the practice facility. Shit, everybody meet up at Gerard Park. I'm gonna buy the park out. Lock the gym. We're gonna run some games. Ain't no camera. We're gonna do our shit so we can have chemistry. A quarterback needs to have chemistry with whoever he throwing the ball to. I don't care who he is. Because at the end of the day, QB2 and QB1 got a different type of rotation on their ball, a different type of height. Like it all depends on that how they throw that ball. The receivers got to get used to that.
Yeah,
you got to get used to that. Fuck, Brett Favre was throwing the motherfuckers with the new team. He was down there jamming them ball fingers. The boys wasn't used to that heat. They was used to that little half catch turn around. But you got to be standing like that ready for a far pass. You got to have all your fucking elbows in your body. You know what I'm saying? So it goes back to leadership, man. And that's not no leadership mentality. You get a whole coaching staff fired, and then you don't practice with the new core that come in or who was already there, didn't feel you need to practice with. Yeah. Then you start losing and you blame them. They represent quarterback too. If anybody should get out the game, it's you, so that they can at least catch the ball and be on the same page. You might throw it a little bit more farther in the front. The other quarterback might throw it right in the pocket. Some quarterbacks throw it a little bit behind, so I got to catch it and spin from the middle linebacker, like whatever the case may be. Everybody throw the ball different on the same route. So yeah, that Aaron Rodgers lost some cool points on that one. Yeah.
I definitely think this is gonna be the last. I don't think he's gonna be back
in Green Bay. Somebody gonna pick him up. This is it. Somebody gonna pick him up in Green Bay. Oh, you talking about Tom Brady?
No, I'm talking about Aaron Rodgers. I don't think he's going back to Green Bay.
Yeah, he didn't want to.
I think that's it for him in Green Bay.
Coaching staff. He didn't want to be there on the coaching staff. He was making demands, thinking that the people was gonna be like, nah. We're not going to make them changes. We're going to trade you. And that shit backfired. They let go all the people he wanted and he had to stay. That's what happened. He was trying to force the trade and them people went where they moved and made a mistake and got rid of everybody. Now he was looking silly. He looking silly right now. Ain't no discount double check.
Now, watch. Don't be surprised. Because he said this in an interview. They asked him, if he could play anywhere else. And he was quick to say Las Vegas. Don't be surprised if he end up in Vegas with them, with the Raiders getting rid of Derek Carr.
And Devontae Adams already over there too.
And Devontae Adams is already over there.
Yeah.
As much as Devontae Adams, you know what I'm saying?
That's a turf field or grass field?
I don't know. I don't know what they got. I don't know what they got. You know what I'm saying? But as much as you know what I'm saying, as close as Devontae Adams is with Derek Carr, that's they play college ball together. They brothers.
Hey,
that boy, he would love to have Aaron Rodgers back as his quarterback.
Hey, but the worst thing that can happen if he go over there and them people got turf? That bitch get that turf toe.
Ooh. Right. Yeah, that'll suck.
Ooh. First game of the season, turf toe. Out of that.
Hey, and I ain't lying, bro. Like every time I would hear that term, I really didn't know how bad it was until I Googled, you know what I'm saying? I Googled, you know what I'm saying? You know, what turf toe really was. And I'm like, damn. But, you know, I guess it just.
All that technology, they still got that fucked up turf. All that technology in the world, they can make black shit fly from the grass. They got all that shit that they can do so to help the referee and all this extra shit. And they ain't came up with no type of foam that go underneath the fucking the carpet.
They just need to, you know, every NFL, you know, stadium just need to go to grass. You know, because, you know,
they can't do it. They're able to do that. Because a lot of places like the Superdome is not just a football arena. You got to think about that too. If they
you could still roll that up. Like instead of the turf, like you get like the grass.
I thought you were talking about like stadium grass. Like they got to cut more.
They could still roll, you know what I'm saying? They could still roll it in and out.
You ever seen some people, and I don't know how the NFL do it though, but you ever seen people plant like grasses already? They're like patches of grass. That shit not gonna hold up. Them people, the way they run and make them cut through them spikes and shit, the whole section of the field will come up on ball shoes if they do that shit like that. If that's how they do it now, I don't know. But
you know, and a lot of you know, a lot of the players, you know, over the last couple of years, you know, a lot of players, you know, they steady complaining, you know what I'm saying, about the turf, you know.
Yeah, knee injury, toe injury. So all kind of shit come from turf, man. Turf, that's just carpet. All that is a carpet with some spikes on it, and it look like them boys. Never realized them dudes be in tennis shoes, man. Them boys be having no spikes in no turf.
Right.
Them boys be playing with Kobe's on.
Hey, you remember? But hey, you remember though when the players would actually just play in tennis shoes and they wasn't in cleats.
They didn't have to. They playing on concrete. That's all it is under there is concrete.
Right, because a lot of them dudes' shoes, I mean, look at like Emmitt Smith and them. All them dudes' shoes used to be like turf shoes.
Mm-hmm. The more that rocking the 11s. The real 11s, not the ones with the spikes at the bottom, the actual J's. The more that trying to get a triple-double, man.
Yeah. The ball was really out there, you know, like in the tennis shoes, like no cleats. Like, but you know, that's pretty much it.
That man hit it on. Hey, listen, this is a world record. This man said this was it, and they got 10 seconds on the clock. Like, I'm proud of you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm proud of you. Like, we got 5. Watch this.
Mm-hmm.
You hear that? That man, cool. I don't care what they say about you. I know you love the Cowboys and everything, but you did that. I had to fuck it up, huh?
Oh man, I'm not worried about that, man.
Nah, I'm fucking with you, bro. But I ain't sure like a lot of stuff, bro. I just want to close out with saying CB3 and them, they lost their game by 11, but they put them 6th graders in. Them 6th graders about their work. We had one 6th grader that was diving for the ball. CB3, his deal, like I always say, if you can't dribble and you put that man on you, you're not keeping the ball. I'll put my money on. If you can't dribble, just go on and hand it. That man got on this dude, bro, 8th grader, bro. Dude was dribbling. He got in his face, stole the ball. Dude stronger than him stole the ball back from him. So he slapped the ball. Dude grabbed the ball and took off running travel. He put that pressure on him. Next player come around, same thing. A whole nother player. Couldn't dribble. That man got on him. Man couldn't dribble. Man just picked the ball up and looked in the pads. And then it turned around. His little partner, they stole the ball. They passed it to his little partner. Another 6th grader about CB3 height hit a 3-pointer. Boy, the gym went crazy for them 6th graders, cuz. So I'm not gonna lie, bro.
It was a home game.
Huh?
That was a home game.
Yeah, it was a home game. Them little 6th graders, if they all stay together, we might be on to something. Cause them boys, they got it on their mind, like they gonna be they stay together. They're gonna be a problem. But they lost by 11. But at the end of the day, like at the end of the game, like always at the end of the game, they're always walking up to them, man, I like your hustle. Keep your hustle up and all that. So that to me, that means more than 30 points, 20 points, or whatever the case when he could have had it, you know. Because the shot, if that stuff like that, you can't teach.
You know what I'm saying? That man, just hustle. Hey, hard work. Like they said, bro, hard works beat talent all the time.
Yep. That's crazy. I just told him that yesterday and today. I always tell him that you can be the most talented person, but if you ain't got no hustle behind it, you just gonna be as good as your talent. You're just gonna be like, oh, he would have been this.
Yeah. Example, you know, but just a little quick example, you know what I'm saying? You know, we clown him all the time, you know what I'm saying? But that man made it to the NBA off of his hustle, you know what I'm saying? Patrick Beverly, you know what I'm saying? That's how, he made it to the NBA off of his grind and hustle.
Oh no, I take that back. All right, now you got to take that back. But you better pull up Pat Bell's numbers in high school. That man was a problem. You pull that man numbers up when he was in high school.
I heard about him in high school. School.
That man was a problem in high school. Did he go in the NBA? All right, I understand that. But pull that boy numbers up from high school. That man was giving them people buckets.
Man, that sound like some OG shit. You know, yeah, man, back in high school when I was this and
that.
No,
real shit. But his high school,
that's what that
got him into college.
Yeah, but that's what it sound like. It just sound like that, you know, it just sound like, man, back when I was in high school, man, I used to, I got trophies and I was in all the tournaments and this and that.
But that's different. He think about it.
Yeah, but you make it to the league, but you make it to the big boy league, you make it to the big boy league. You make it to the big boy lead and you like you missing, you on a milk carton.
Yeah, but the people like that, what I take from that is they do got a lot of people that was cool in high school, but they didn't even get the chance to go to college or the NBA. Man. That man made it to college off his high school numbers. It's just that, like I always tell Chris, you can be the coolest motherfucker in high school. When you go to college, that's the top. That's all.
Who that nigga went to high? Where he went to high school with? Who he went to high school with?
Chicago. He went to Chicago.
Man, nigga was playing by himself, man.
Hold on, Patrick Beverly, high school. Yeah, man, in high school, that man was averaging 37 points, 8 steals, and 6 assists.
Yeah, but he had, he went overseas. Pat, he had to go overseas, before he could get in the NBA,
That's some numbers right there, about averaging 37. I mean, I don't know because that plays a factor too. Who you was playing, you know what I'm saying? But 37 shit can't just average 37.
But, like we say for all the youngins out there, hard work beats talent all the time.
Roger that. What's up with these shout outs?
No. Shout out to Above the Earth, man. Above the Earth on Instagram, _Above the Earth. Tap in with them. New merch, always. Check in for y'all sizes. DM today. Shout out Dignified Administration, man. For the women in sports. Tap in, learn something, man. Dignified Administration. That's all I really got tonight, man.
Shout out to CB3, young basketball phenom. Y'all follow him on Instagram, the real CB3 all together. Follow Trini Treats, all the delicious treats in the world. Follow baby girl Trini _treats with a Z. Shout out to Dollars Lemonade, one of the best, or if not the best, lemonades in the world. You can mix it with whatever. I'm telling you, they got flavors. Every person that you can think of. And you can mix and make any kind of drink that you can think of with the flavors that they have. So shout out to Dollars Lemonade. Follow them on Facebook, Dollars Lemonade. For that exotic, you got to holler at my boy Zeminade. Zeminade, the fruit, exotic fruit, whatever kind of fruit you like, they got it in there. And I'm telling you, that's on a whole nother level. That's hookah style right there. So you go on and holler at Zemanades. They on Instagram and Facebook, E?
Instagram for sure.
Instagram, Zemanades with a Z. Zemanade. And last but not least, Macho Trucking. Shout out to Macho Trucking, hauling everything. Anything you need hauled, they can haul it. Give them a call. They'll pull up, tow it, drop it off, package left hot. You receive the package hot and left the facility. So shout out to Macho Trucking. That's all I got.
Yeah. Pretty simple as always, man. Y'all follow us on Instagram, Facebook, subscribe to the YouTube channel, stream us, Spotify, iHeartRadio. Shout out the whole FOH brand, FOH After Dark, Cubs Edition, on the rise, FOH Film Productions, and y'all be on the lookout. New movie, My Ex Is My Next. You'll be on the lookout for that. And if y'all haven't watched it already, and if y'all watched it already, go watch it again. Unexpected on Tubi. Keep running them numbers up. It's on Amazon. It's on Apple. It's pretty much on every streaming network. Y'all go run them numbers up, man. It's your boy Benoit, Conflict of Sports.
Baker, Conflict of Sports.
You said the boot is Eazyana.